Constructing a box and whisker plot. When constructing a box and whisker plot, you want to make sure that your data is in order from least to greatest, because the first thing you need to do is find median. The median is the middle number when the data is organized from least to greatest. So going through, the median here is 23. Specifically, it is this 23. That's important because this 23 is the divider between the upper and the lower numbers. Next, we're going to find the lower and upper quartile. Lower quartile is the median of the lower numbers, so 19. And then the median of the upper numbers, which is the UQ, 38. So now to construct the box and whisker plot, we start by drawing a number line. We are not going to write the data points along the number line. We're going to count in an equal interval. So I'm going to start at 15, count by fives, all the way to 45. Next, we plot median, lower, and upper quartile. So 23, 19, and 38. The lower and upper quartile make the edges of the box, and the median is inside. The whiskers come from the lower and upper extreme, 15 and 44. Now, to make a box and whisker plot, you do not need the interquartile range, but interquartile range is used to find outlier. We'll talk about outlier in another video, but for right now, to find interquartile range, you have to know that it is the upper quartile minus the lower quartile. So 38 minus 19, so the interquartile range is 19. Now, I've mentioned that each part of the box and whisker plot contains 25% of the data. But when looking at this, you can see that this part of the box is a lot smaller than this part. That's talking about the variability. There's a bigger spread between the median and the upper quartile than there is from the lower quartile to the median. That 25% of the data you can see up here when you look at the data points. And if we kind of draw a line through the lower quartile, the median, and the upper quartile, you can see that each one of those four sections, 1, 2, 3, 4, contains the same amount of data points. So that's where that 25% of the data comes from. All right, so let's go ahead and construct one more box and whisker plot. And in this one, you're going to see that when we find the median, it's not one of the data points given. There's two numbers in the middle here, 27 and 31. So when there's two numbers in the middle, you add them up and divide by 2. So the median is going to be 29. What's important here to understand is that 29 is the median and is the divider between the upper and lower numbers. 27 is going to be considered a lower number, and 31 is going to be considered an upper number. And you're going to use those as such, even though they were used to help find the median. So lower quartile, median of the lower numbers is going to be 24.5. And upper quartile, median of the upper numbers, which is going to be 34. So again, let's make a box and whisker plot. I'm going to start at 20, and I'm going to count by fives until I get to 40. Plot the points, 29, 24.5, and 34. Make the box. There's the median. And the whiskers, lower extreme, upper extreme. Let's go ahead and find the interquartile range. So UQ 34 minus LQ 24.5. Our interquartile range is 9.5.